Okay.
Well,
All right, well, that's frustrating. The mic was muted. Nothing that I said. Well, the mic wasn't muted, but for some reason the recording software just decided to forget the input. So, yeah. But anyway, August 10th. Looking for something to try out here in the market. As of right now, the list that I put together is pretty weak. Am I annoying you? Every time I speak, you like move.
I think it's just because I'm so really tired and I'm afraid of falling asleep and you're like I'm not gonna sleep, which is a thing. I'm like fine, let's try to fall asleep or something like that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I gotta get up. It's not my
So, yeah, we'll see what AERC wants to do out of this halt. This is interesting. It kind of came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, almost $1 a share locked up. So that's good to see. Considering it's been incredibly slow, I have not taken any trades yet today. So we have about 2 minutes on this halt. See how we'll keep this on watch. But yeah, as far as anything else, there's really not much. Everything's just kind of sold off below VWAP. But what a day for this yesterday. I could not believe it. Went from $86 to closing at like 12. That's insane. If you shorter this thing, you are doing good.
Christy's ass.
What? She wanted to shoot me.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Just be like, just yeah, ask if she's okay
I will.
getting rid of it if it's the last what she has, and then if so, be like, yeah, I'll buy it all if you are. Uh, um, would you like to go with me to the DMV today?
Are you gonna pass out today?
We can do that.
We should go. Yeah, we'll be laundry and shit. Why are we doing so much stuff?
No, we're not. Just take it easy. Just lay there and relax.
What are you doing?
Ew. I don't know why I would get blood on me last night. That was simply disgusting. Oh, son of a.
It's a dude turned pillow.
Okay, well, I'm clearly super distracted this morning. This was supposed to, if this was a 5 minute halt, I would have just been missing it with my thumb in my butt. So, looks like it's gonna be a 10-minute long halt, so I gotta be focused up. I blame the female in my bed for distraction this morning. Tomorrow will be a different female. The next day it'll be a different female. I'm kidding, I'm not a dirty dog. Dirty dad. Who you calling Pinhead? Um so yeah, AERC still's waiting. I mean, looking at the halls, nothing or scans, nothing's really good. Meg L? Potentially. That thing's been really tough to trade though since it's been in play. So this is gonna be where I'm gonna have my attention. Probably will take, yeah, somewhere around that many shares. Sounds good. Got 3 minutes till resumption. Meow, 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 meow. That was actually all creepy. Wait, can you go on your phone? Look at it. I just want to see what it sounds like. I've always been curious about the mic level. I think I have it. I think I have it dialed in, but I think I might have it a tiny bit too loud. But you tell me. I mean, it might be just fine. Yeah, it's fine. The delay's not bad. It's only like 5 seconds. It was like 25 seconds before. Wow, Kai, you didn't even give me a like, you asshole. Yeah.
See if this video is worthy of one of my likes.
Is it worthy of your likes? I don't know if it
Oh, yeah, the video
is.
started.
Just watching some amateur. Um, but hey, I hope this is valuable to at least somebody. It's valuable to me. That's all that really matters. That's why I'm doing this. Get to go back to Zaza bags.
Sleepy eyes are ruining my plant.
Your plant? What do you mean? Well, then do it. Sounds like weedy baby stuff. So, AERC. We've got a lot of resistance up here around 60s. Actually, let's take a second really quick before this comes and draw some resistance lines just in case it opens up there. And that's good enough. Okay, so we'll look for the open. See if it will open higher and the dip and then the rip. It's usually the setup on these halts, but we'll see what the little two looks like when it comes out. But I'm thinking it's gonna. Good. Okay, watching. Wow. Way higher resumption than I was expecting. Ah, man, yeah, that's tricky right there. Could buy that dip at 20, but yeah, that was the dip buy right there at 20. Dip at 50? No. Yeah, wouldn't be a little too quick on that, and I hesitated with that dip at 20 because it wasn't the typical dip and rip that I was kind of hoping for. Well, this is good to see. It's through yesterday's highs, just like that. So, wow, that's fantastic. All right, we'll look for dips. I'm going to size down just a bit here then if I'm going to look for dips. Forties could act as some support. See how far this wants to come down. 533. Should buy the dip there at 20. I'll be out of that for right now. I saw a big order on the ass come up out here at like 35. So that was 12 cents. That was good, but I sized down. Well, this is good. This is some good unexpected Momo to see. Because I don't think anything else is really moving. Just put this here for a right second. While I search through everything else. No, no, no. Miguel. But this one's, I just have a hard time trading. So yeah, I'm definitely going to stick with AERC for the time being. I'll throw Miguel over here on the secondary idea. Well, this is going to be sad if it makes this hideous looking topping tail on the file with high red volume. That will be a bit disappointing. So I'll hope to see some buyers here. Maybe close in the 30s. That would be okay. Okay. Just sustain for another 4 seconds. Don't turn red. Okay. That's better to see because if you get huge red volume on the biggest candle in the 5 minutes red volume, which would have been this by far, it's never a good sign, and it gives people a reason to be hesitant when looking at this to trade. We'll see. I could have taken that around 10, with a quick backstop of this, but I was a little hesitant waiting for this because if this turned nasty, I didn't want to be in it. I was selling pressure off this level. Came right up to 50. 48 actually. See, and I can guarantee that that's not the accurate view up, which is very frustrating. Or is it? Yeah, okay, so that actually does reflect it right. I saw this big pop here. I thought sometimes Weebles will do this to correct, and then it ends up being inaccurate. Shoot, yeah, this could have been a nice looking bull flag. Too bad this had to be a wicking red candle and come back down. But so far we have smaller volume on these candles. Obviously this was the big one out of the halt. Man, I did not expect this to open. Almost, I mean, it was 80 cents higher. I expected maybe 50s, 60s, 70s. But not that. This is an impressive open. Ooh, we got another halt up. BCAD. Come on. What's going on here? Oh. This is news? I'm not sure. Looks like we'll have about... I guess I'll swap these real quick. Throw this over here. I do like trading the halts. Sometimes they can get sketch, but in this market they've been pretty consistent, I'd say. I like watching them even if I don't trade them just to see if I can learn a little bit about the price action that comes out and how to read it a little bit better. Um, so yeah, and then this thing just comes and sells down. Yeah, that's just a big mind game there. So we'll give this another minute till resumption and see what it wants to do. Looking at the daily, it's decent looking daily chart. It's kind of popped up for this resistance, but we might have some from these previous days around the 625, 650s, $7. Way off of the moving averages on the daily, 200. So I'll look kind of for the same thing I did on AERC on this, but I will be about as hesitant. Go about 15 seconds as I watch closely. It's a dip, but yeah, it's not looking like a very strong open out of a halt. Yeah, I'm gonna be out. No, that was, yeah. Glad I got out. That was looking real weak. Yeah, I ended up getting out for a 4 cent loss. And just new halt down. So yeah, sometimes these random ones are a little tough to trust, but I guess this is one of the worst halt resumption I've seen in a bit in terms of ones that aren't, I mean, excluding MEGL and HKD and those crazy ones. But yeah, it opened, it dipped, and where I bought in, I was really hoping to see orders start flowing through real quickly, a lot of green and a lot of bids, but that was not the case. So I'm glad that I cut it when I did. That was good. That was good on my part. I feel a little bit low, honestly. It should have been a small green or break even, but we'll take a 4 cent loss on that. Okay, well, I guess we'll go back to AERC.
That's my wish.
No, no, I did not.
It's 10 hours. Actually, good.
Maybe we'll see a sloppy ABCD pattern set up with your pullback A, B, C second pullback, D with the breakout. Right now, it's looking a little weak. Volume is a little low now. Especially now we've had these two attempts, right? One here, first candle making new high, ended up looking nice, and then turned into a topping right candle. Same thing here. Candle breaking out over these three levels and topping right tail. So we're getting some selling pressure and where we would expect to see more bulls. Or I'd hope to see more bulls at least to be a buyer. Um, yeah, something I have to check. It's failing. It's kind of what I was expecting it to do after those two fake out these two reds. All right, we're just chatting with the Tuminator. B cab, pretty much a flat resumption, and continued selling pressure to the depths with B cab. They went in a halt, but just kind of a random, no volume, no news. I see. These are the kind of ones that I get myself in trouble with, or I have been lately. So I think I'll probably stay clear of this, at least until it proves itself a little bit more. But a couple strong candles isn't gonna cut it. Well, I'm not gonna be focused for this resumption, and it looks okay. Actually, no, it didn't. I'm not gonna try this with such light volume. Light volume, light volume, light volume. Hi. Uh, well, another day, another kind of day of patience today. I'll tell you what, ERC is grinding back down. It's a little bit disappointing. Man, I really could have done better on this. Let's see, it just went. That's the thing is it just went. It didn't dip. That dip at 20 should have been the one I took, but I was worried because it already had pushed up a good, I think it was 750, pulled back to the 20s, and it looked like there was a fair amount of selling pressure coming in, so I could have totally seen this candle turn into a red doji. Granted, it ended up being really strong on this level and pushed to 90, so it gave a really nice opportunity there, but I only got, I think, a small win. It was like 8 cents or something. Well, well, well. And we look, and we look. Mm-hmm. Okay. Gonna find something out here to trade, but if I don't and there's not really much moving, then it is what it is. I'm not gonna force any trades like I did yesterday because I forced a trade on something yesterday that popped up. It was kind of like similar situation to I didn't even put it up here. It was which one was it? Sticks. Yeah, similar one to this just now. Granted, this did give a decent halt. I think it's halted again. I'm not interested in it, but granted, it was something like this. And I ended up taking a little dip trade on it and got murked. No, it's not halted. It's just super low volume. So, yeah, I've learned my lesson on those little ones. Sometimes they can be okay. Sometimes they can be strong, but I don't want to take boredom B quality setups, C quality setups, or just meaning stocks that don't have a lot going for it, where they're just small, no catalysts. Well, not small, but small volume, no volume, no catalyst, no recent, no recent news or catalysts. They don't coincide with any of the other momentum stocks. So it's like No point. Unless you're a baller. Oh. Yeah. Oh, my thumb. Oh, man, that thumb and wrist right through this area. Incredibly painful today. I fell yesterday uh at a pump track that recently got paved over where I live. Um, if you don't know what a pump track is, this is a pump track, and they're really sick. It's like this, for example, where you don't have to pedal if you're on a board like this. Yeah, this is the boarding, where you don't have to kick, push to keep yourself going. You use the momentum from the whoops right here to propel yourself. Anyway, super fun. But I fell yesterday unnecessarily, and I kind of felt weird, and I ended up having to catch myself with my hand kind of backwards, and I strained some tendons through my hand and wrist pretty bad. I can feel it. So, yeah, taking it easy today and the next couple days, I think, with that. Man, I swear, these days when I wipe out longboarding, it hurts for more than a couple days. Unlike before. Don't forget to stay hydrated. See what we're doing, especially doing something like this where you're sitting. Doesn't seem like you need the water, but sometimes it's easy to let yourself get a little dehydrated while you're just sitting. So I see HS is moving. Oh, this is another one of these dumpster fires that. I mean, the volume's a little higher, but it doesn't really look worth it. Just watching, waiting. Well, let's take a look at the overall market, shall we? Check out some of the long-term ETFs. So, yeah, the market gapped up yesterday. Actually, the market gapped up pretty hefty. That's the total world, the Vanguard Total World Fund. So this kind of gives a good marker as to the status of the economy in the world. Yeah. Anyway, but then we look at the Qs, same kind of deal, gapped up, and just been trading sideways. And the SPY, the S&P, same kind of deal. Good to see this gap up though. I mean, the markets are up anywhere from 1 to 2%, so that's awesome. Inverse ETFs to play when the market's trash. And oh yeah, these were some that I found that pay really nice dividends. Their dividend yield was like, or their annual yield was like, I think Invesco's was like 13, 14. USPS was high. I know there was, I think it was TROX that paid like 18% dividend, meaning that you've got 10 grand and you put it in this stock and you're going to be getting 18 grand a year. I'm sorry. You put 10 grand in the stock, you're going to be getting $1,800 a year in dividends. Divide that by four, a little over 400 quarterly. I think it should be 450. Yeah, 450 exactly. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty crazy. Getting 450 annually, divide that by 4 for your months, and then you're getting over $100 a month for having $10,000 invested. Granted, the stock can go down, and then I mean, here's highs of 25, and now it's trading at 15, so you're down a good chunk right there. Um, I'm sure what is that percentage? Just out of my own curiosity. At lows, yeah, 41%. 41%. Wow. So, I mean, you start investing here, you throw 10 grand in at the top for your dividends, and you're down to 6 grand. So, obviously, they're not foolproof, but yeah, something I thought was quite interesting that this thing pays 18% annual yield dividend. So, I personally want to start throwing some money in dividend stocks more often. Anyway, it's pretty much that. Go back to today's list and see what's what. BCAB trying to curl back to view up. HOBZ selling off. AERC selling off. Selling off. Not interested in Mega L. This one tried to come back selling off. And yeah. Nothing right now. I was excited about this halt, but wasn't strong on these. These two candles was what did it. I think it was this candle what did it. This is what did it for me. With this pullback right here, when this green candle turned so weak and the selling pressure came in so heavily, I was not confident with this, and I don't think anybody else was, and that's why. That's I think why we resulted in this sell. Yeah, you can see there's just not with these two. There's just not a lot of buying conviction because anyone who bought the dip just took profit up here as opposed to holding for break or adding for break, which would really be bullish. So. Wonder what I am. Okay, I'm up 46 bucks on the day. So, 46 bucks on the day is it's a green day nonetheless. And I think that was from this trade, but this could have been a much bigger winner if I hit it right. Granted, these are tough and you can't be like auto halts. You can't be too mad if you don't buy the bottoms on the top because obviously that's unrealistic. Okay. Well, I'll sit here, sit tight patiently. But honestly, I think I might wrap it up fairly soon. I mean, there's not really anything moving. I'll I'll come back if something pops up, but yeah, there's your ARC, another big red. Wow, 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 wow. What's she about to go do?
I gotta go to my house.
To get your laundry?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably gonna wrap it up here for today. It's like really slow. That's sorry. That's not.
Oh, yeah, you talking to me.
Oh yeah. I'm yes. I'm just letting you know. Um.
We have to do a bit more Parmesan.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to get more Parmesan, more almonds, more olive oil. Noise, a weird squeak that some air bubbles.
It came out of you?
Yeah, it came out of my throat. Bit of a bit of a dry paint watching paint dry day.
Really?
Yeah, AERC popped up. I mean, everything's just there's no gappers really. The leading gappers were just poop. Um, but I mean that is what it is. Hmm?
Yeah, their uni is like next week.
No, it's not.
It's not this weekend, but it's next weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And the weekend after that is bachelor party. Oh, just so you know, too, um, Ben is having me work at Bracket only in the mornings. He's not having me close there. He's like, I told him I don't want to drive home at night
Yeah,
from there.
good.
The other reason why he has me over there is because their dance 2 days off.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, yeah, he's like, I want
When are you gonna have to be there, you're saying?
just on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Kind of sad with the Mondays, but it's fine. It's good to kind of get.
Sweet man.
I'm the only person that is like the closer. Besides you, everybody else is opening.
It is kind of ass.
Is your mic off?
No. Why? a little bit here. So to wrap up today, not a whole lot to report. The kind of the leading gappers that we had failed, and the momentum that we had to kind of come in, namely AERC, ended up kind of being having a couple bull trap candles right here, and then sold off. And from that, I mean, you can see today's watch list. Everything's below VWAP. Everything is bleh. So, we live to trade another day. But as of right now, just kind of watching and waiting. Bless you. Looks like the SPY is making new highs. That's good. It's good for the market. Yeah, that's great. But as far as what I'm interested in day trading, not a lot. Really nothing. Take one last look at the scans here before I hop off. And it looks like, yeah, this was the one I wasn't interested in when I first saw it, but it's still just kind of grinding up. Not NVIDIA. NVTA. Not DA. This one. I don't know. Okay, so it's got a price target. Price target raise, and that's why it's running. I guess it's up 44%. But it's just kind of a grinder. Volume is starting to come in, so that's good. But realistically, where would I look for a trade? You know, 350s up here. Maybe look for a pullback and then some sort of consolidation and a breakout. Or for it to wait to see if it forms kind of a flag. But I'm not interested in buying this dip. QTRX. That's another one, actually. That does not look bad. Low volume, though. I mean, this volume is pretty good. We got 2 million on this green candle, 1.6 in the previous. So, like, volume's starting to come in. So, it might be worth keeping a bit of an eye on. Now, it is pretty damn extended. Got bought up nicely at 21. Very nicely. Okay, well, this thing is looking pretty strong. I'll look to take a couple trades on it. I'll take chairs. There's 40, 41, 42. It's a tricky area right here. I was close to buying that dip at 30. 32, but I don't really love it up here this high. But it's gonna get bought up. It's 41. 42, 43, 44. 45. Take it there for the break 50. No, take it off the table right there. I got fill high. Yeah. Well, there's the break of 50 after that big dip. Wow, these dips are getting bought up really nicely. 57, man. Is this thing gonna go into a halt? Did not expect to see this much momentum out of it right now. Wow, there's 75, 77, 78. There's a dip. Try to get at 65. That might be a little aggressive. But the dips have been getting bought up nicely. Nah, I'm gonna be holding it way too long here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out. See, how am I watching this go from 48 to 79 and then end up taking a losing trade on the backside? It's frustrating. See if it holds 50. Get a second here at this level. 53. It's back down. Yeah, so this is good to see. I didn't do the greatest on this move though. I really wanted to break a 50 and wow, here comes buyers. Watching closely, high of the candle would be 61 to make new high. Got this big topping green on the 5-minute. Hopefully this does not turn red. Okay. Yeah, we're getting a little whippiness now. We've got volume coming in steadily. 3.5 million on those candles. Yeah, that's great. I could take it here on this dip for... We do have all the support right here. There's that break. Yeah, that would have been good where I was thinking. Is it gonna hold? 66. Is it gonna push? Need buyers? 69. I don't want to get caught in a fake out breakout. Let's get back in quick. Wow, it's gonna be really strong. There's 80. It's gonna double top though. Oh, almost double top. No, that's not a top. It's a breakout. Yeah, it's kind of gonna be. It's gonna be a false breakout. Now I got this topping on the 1 minute. This topping candle, a bit of a fake out, a bit of a false breakout. I ended up being really nice right there, and I just didn't quite go with my setup. Could try taking ascending support. 55. Looking at the bid. 56 by 58. The spreads are good. The spreads are pretty tight. Take the dip at 52 into that ascending support. I can feel the 55. Okay. It's not right. Gonna sell that one for a small loss. How did I get filled at 55? I guess using market orders, what you get. And I got filled at the way low, yeah. What? It's frustrating. That was probably the worst possible fill I could have gotten on that. Holy crap. Ugh. Well, I surely could have done better on this move here. Look, it's starting to curl a bit. It's gonna turn red. I thought that was gonna get bought up there better. Yeah, this isn't really a good spot here. I'm kind of buying a descending volume. I'm just gonna reclaim over this level. Sometimes it seems like holding into new candles that they like to turn red right away. And get bought up. It's what seems to have, it seems to be the trend lately. I'll give this another little bit here. Volume's kind of drying up. Yeah, I'll take this. Take the loss. Yeah, this one started popping.
Okay.
I opened about to though. Alright, well, with this, time to call it a day. I did bad trading on this right here. I really should have done better. So if we go back and look, it was this 40 that I wanted to get the break of 50, and then I got in here, and then when it pulled back, I got out for break even. And then it ended up ripping to 70 to 80. So then right here on this dip that I chickened out on, this ended up being the bottom of this rip right here. So a bit unfortunate there. Only myself to blame, obviously. So yeah, I end up minus 57. When I really should have been green on this, but that's okay. Six. Halted again? Wow. Okay. And this is the one. This one's got low volume. Wow. We'll see what this is going to do out of the halt. I'll wait around for this before I hop off. Oh, thank you, Kai. Hmm. And then NVTA over here. Man, what a strong move. Could fill this gap. And we have resistance on sticks on the daily at about. That's what is the hardest candle? 80. Yeah, exactly. And then to 880. So that's like total gap fill. We'll see what happens. Okay, we got about a minute till resumption here. See what this is gonna do. No. Oh, Jouet. Nice. I don't know. Probably about that. A little less. No. Okay, we got about 30 seconds here. This is a 5-minute resumption, which I think the last one was. Yeah. Shows it being a 6-minute. We'll see. $68. See if buyers hop on. Oh my, where did I get filled? Okay. It's a little whippy, but I balls the wall on that 72 buy. That was good. And it's gonna be a nice 36-cent win. And then it's gonna sell off. Okay, well that's definitely where I'm gonna call it. Puts me green 122 on the day, so all in all, a pretty decent day. I'll come back and check later because we've had a lot of later afternoon momentum. So we'll see. But yeah, that wraps up another trading day. And I'm gonna get out of here.